We're back. Time for some memory living. Memory living?
I'm gonna say more Ota stuff that he's such a punk. But we have to
charge forward. Secure the route. We are small.
We are small.
The ice on the floor is slick.
So we gotta do something with the ice. I feel like Iba's gonna be fat, so we're gonna jump and crack the ice.
The orthodox
Okay.
method. Understood. Huh?
Nope. Oh, I guess I was right. She is fat.
Are you laughing at me?
No, not at all.
Those who don't fight won't
Yes,
survive!
he was.
Ah!
Although, oh, there's another split here.
Oh no.
Also, I should have investigated a couple other things first, because that took 100 seconds alone to do.
Oh yikes.
So I only have like 4 minutes now.
That's not good.
Nope. You think you can beat me, Ota? Arrgh!
Damn! He's too strong! It sucks, but this is war after all!
Ota, get up! Show your true power! Friendship and all that!
Tessa!
He
May
sucks.
the glory of victory be yours!
It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
Okay. Shining Light, escort him to the green shelf. Shining Light, escort him to the red shelf.
Oh.
Sorry, Ota. She's gonna die.
An oil drum, though it is lying down.
Let's roll that shit.
We rolling.
Acetone? Acet?
Huh.
What
Oh.
is this?
That's the A for A-set.
You bet.
Wait, that's Mayumi's mom's knife. Or that's Ota's mom's knife. Did you see it?
Yeah, it had the design on it.
Yeah. Wait a minute now.
I eventually stopped thinking.
But then A-set's glorious light.
That's Tessa! Stand your ground! Odamatsu Shida cowers to no one!
Alright, we're going, shown the letter A on the red shelf on the drum. Alright, we're going to this area first.
I have to fight back with something!
Counterattack ignited. Turn on the electrical.
Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Alright, remote control on the forklift.
A remote control. It fell when Ota ran into the shelf.
I gotta use these timies better. Everything is
Yep.
so
What
fucking,
is happening?
so time
Maybe
consuming.
there's no power.
Oh no, nothing happened.
So I gotta flip the breaker then. Iba, you're so slow! Nice butt though.
It appears to be a power panel.
We're gonna pray for the glorious lightning of the god!
Please move.
Oh my god. If this actually works. What?
Miracles and magic are real.
No, they aren't.
Damn it!
What
It
the?
appears to be a power panel.
Nothing
You have
happened.
3
Okay.
minutes, Dante.
I was about to be. Oh,
This is an ice cold one.
With the boys!
Aim for the switch.
good.
Position target in the center and hit the switch. Position target in the center and hit the switch.
Nice! I turned on the zappy zap. Alright. I got the juice going. One final push is needed to stop the evil polar bear mother.
Now it will move. I can't stand. I'm weak.
Get him, polar bear.
Did he really help Iris like that?
Regardless of the truth. Right now, I am Ota's last hope. I have to help him up.
I'm his friend.
This is annoying.
They did say something was odd about the forklift when we came here.
Forklift. The tire is frozen to the floor.
Sorte. Oh. Let's go.
What?
You have to adjust to Ota's fantasy.
Ah, I understand. All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%.
They did say something
Now,
was up on the
cargo
forklift.
handling car. Forklift. Sortie.
Oh, come on now. I was about to get in all of that.
Nothing happened.
In fact, it's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, come on!
2 minutes. Hurry.
Oh my gosh.
Brave hero, true identity revealed.
Ota looks frightened. He cannot stand.
Let's go, Ota. It's for A set.
Ota will feel the worth of Iris's peace when he grasps it.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't run away now. I can't sacrifice Tessa.
That's right.
Awaken the soul.
The power. The almighty Ota Matsushita, ready for action. I'll defeat the evil polar bear and save the girl. Take this, wrecking hook on wire attack.
Maybe this.
Booyah! Right in the leg. It was the polar bear who got shanked. Warehouse wire hook. Go! Save the girl. Win the fight. And then get stabbed like a bitch.
Dante, you've hit the limit. Time's up.
Wait! I can almost make out their face!
Pewter, force shutdown.
Stop! Stop it!
Wait. Oh, okay, that's how he got shanked. Sucker. You might have got my leg, but you a bitch, Ota. I didn't raise no baby bitch. And I encouraged Ota. He heard the voice of the ghost of Tessa. We did it! What'd you think of that one?
This one was this one was okay.
We saved
Iris is-
Tessa.
I can say Iris's one was like the most like messed up so far, I think.
Which one though? The shovel forge one, or
Yeah, the shovel forge. Yeah.
or where we had to kill the animals.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. She had two of them.
Yeah. Well, that's Iris's things for the win. Like hers, no matter what it is,
What were you
hers is
thinking?
always draped up.
Don't worry about what I was thinking, boss. But I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Boss, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's time to go back in. Let's do it. Let's get the other route. I want to know why the polar bear had his mom's knife. Alright, first things first. Because that takes a whole lot of time to do the jump.
Iris is on the platform.
Let's get a couple of timies here.
Tessa's catchphrase.
Yeah, if anything is gonna make her react, it's that.
All right. Ears!
Head said, head, A said.
No, not you.
This will probably not help wake Iris.
Alright,
Iris is on the platform.
and let's try and wake her to get more timies.
Iris! Hey! Are you okay? Tessa!
Guess she's not waking up.
Okay.
Iris is on the... This is an ice cold one.
Just throw it.
Yeah!
No good, huh?
I believe that Ota has to be the hero of this story.
And he needs a little more motivation.
Alright. I got some timies now.
The ice...
Alright.
The orthodox method. Huh?
Alright, tackle the bear. Alright, ice removed. So we gotta lure him to the green shelf now. So the oil drum push him to the red shelf. Where's the green shelf? This is the green shelf. There's something glowing
Agent Date,
here.
you've got 5 minutes.
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over it. I rubbed the frost off, but not...
Ah! I get it. This is the plate that has the A.
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over...
Oh.
This is the plate that has the A. Okay, I got the lettering backwards.
Ice.
Right.
Okay, so then it's right to left. Then this is the plate that has the A.
A plate...
Alright, right concept,
Something strange happened.
wrong order.
What's happening?
He sees the A of light.
Oh, that's bright.
What is this?
I knew it. I knew it. I'm a genius. About to catch these paws, little man.
We're out of options! Tessa!
Crawl, 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 crawl. Box.
If this was another, I would have died already.
We watched that.
Next time, he will get me. That's his destiny.
Alright, now we're going to the other one.
So, So he says.
I'm
Go.
the one who has to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
Counterattack ignited. Move the wooden box. And what way to move the wooden box? Then the forklift not frozen to the ground.
A forklift.
We should be able to sortie this forklift.
What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed.
Alright, now we get to sortie the forklift. To
All
move the wooden
systems
box.
green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
You got it!
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
I need the power! I started up the forklift, we got more power.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris
You
like
are
that?
so
We
weak.
have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
Ota!
Hey, you've got 4 minutes.
Ota is still down.
You can do it, Ota!
You're so cool, my shiny, glittery Ota. So cool.
The ghost inside me whispered, "Yeah, I am cool, huh? From now on, this is my stage."
Yeah, let's do it! Dance on him! Getting you force, go! Oh, he just fucking
There.
bludgeoned him with the goddamn box.
Why?
And we learned that Ota learned that that's his mother's knife. So now Ota knows a little more in this next timeline.
Yep.
So I feel like in this timeline we actually know a little less.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because in the other half we would have seen the injury on his mother's leg if that's how it really went down. Got him. Alright.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
You had a knife,
So
bro.
sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
I did not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Can you prove that?
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
The Odoroki man chocolate. I took it out of my pocket and showed him.
The Hodoroki man chocolate.
the same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Indeed.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom, even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Why are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse, but
It's
you're
the
hiding that
knife.
from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
The fact that you saw your mother's knife at the scene of the crime, son of a...
The kitchen knife, with a floral pattern. Mom, I love you always, is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused, and then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that.
And?
Mom never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe, Mom hired someone to kill Tessa, and she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen.
It could.
I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it. Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris. Because...
There were two cars.
Okiura Fishery is a company-owned. However, the management team changed 17 years ago. It currently has no connections to the and allegedly, Mizuki's grandfather was raised by dolphins.
Anyway, I think it's two cars and streaming equipment because I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think she would know how to use the streaming equipment. Oh, okay. So two cars plus the Okiura fishery? No.
The Matsushida's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Famista while Iris was in the car. That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Phew.
Indeed.
However, I can't completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone, right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
But we still need to know. We still need to know.
Yep.
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita, but I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered about the warehouse. I did it. I did everything.
No, you didn't. You're just trying to clear Ota. She's lying.
Yeah.
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest, I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch. I took her to the warehouse and...
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
Yes.
I don't think so.
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And
You
you
don't
were
know
the
how.
one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
You got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Sounds about right.
Alright. We're gonna interrogate Mayumi next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's lying. She's too short for the polar bear costume.